February's project, we are making a pet bed. I am so excited to be making a pet bed because I've been asked a lot to make a pet bed over the 4 years I've been here on YouTube. I have 4 dogs in my life right now and they all vary in sizes. So what dog would I want to actually make this pet bed for? I think I'm gonna go ahead and make the pet bed for little Barrett since he is the smallest dog of the bunch. And I think that will work up more quickly so that way we can get through this tutorial faster. But you can easily make adjustments to this pet bed to make even a size bed that would fit my beautiful Great Dane Bella and something that she would feel very comfy cozy to lay on. I don't know about you and the pets that you have, but if you're a pet owner, you've probably seen pet beds in all shapes and sizes. So from a round or an oval or a square or a rectangle, there's lots of different shapes that we can play with. The next thing that I think would be really fun is to think about, so pet beds, I have a couple different pet beds. I have pet beds that are just the solid cushion, and I also have pet beds that have a pillow top on the top. I also have some pet beds that have that ring of pillows that kind of circle or engulf the pet that is sleeping in the pet bed. So deciding, do I want to go just flat pillow foam cushion, or do I want to add some pillows on the top of it? Just some things to consider and options to play with. So thinking of pet beds that I've had in the past, the materials that it's made of on the outside, the foam cushions that they can have on the inside, and then also zippers so I can remove the foam cushion from the pet bed so then I can wash the pet bed cover. All things that have been very important to me in the past with my past pet beds. Also, something to consider is the yarn that we're going to use for the project. I know that I want to wash this pet bed. You want to wash pet beds. You do, desperately. And so I'm going to take into consideration the yarn that I purchase. The yarn I purchase will be a yarn that needs to handle being washed on a regular basis. It needs to be something that will stay strong and durable. And so honestly, what I'm thinking about is finding a cotton yarn, 100% cotton, or a cotton blend would hold up really well as well. So that's going to be the yarn I'm going to be searching for, is in that category of cotton or cotton blend. So that way I know it can withstand the washing machine. But I also want to make sure that the yarn that I choose is comfortable for Puppy. I mean, I call him Puppy even though he's not a puppy anymore. But I want to make sure that my pet will be comfortable in the bed that I create. So when I go to the store, I'm really going to be feeling, touching, and trying to find the right fiber for me and something that I'm going to think my dog would really like. The other thing that I'm going to take into consideration is the thickness of the yarn. I would ideally like to find a size 5 weight, bulky, chunky yarn, so that way the stitches work up faster and the stitches are closer together and the project will just kind of be a quicker, more efficient project. And then depending on whatever yarn that I pick, then I'll just pair it with a crochet hook that is smaller than the recommended crochet hook on the label of the yarn. So I'll take the yarn, I'll look at the label, what is the recommended crochet hook size for that yarn? Then I will go a step smaller and select that crochet hook for this project. I'm also going to want to buy a zipper. A zipper is going to be super important to me because I want to have the ability to remove the foam pad from the dog bed so I can wash it. I do not want to wash my dog bed with the foam pad inside. Bad idea. Now, also while I'm there, I am thinking that I want to try to attempt to make a ring of cushion on the top of my dog bed. So I'll have the foam pad that I will crochet around, but on top of that foam pad, I want to have some kind of pillow cushion ring around the top. I know Barrett really likes those type of dog beds, and so I'm going to try to attempt that. So while I'm at the store, I'm going to be looking for options of pillows that I could potentially put on top. And when I'm making my pet bed, I want to try to avoid polyfill as much as possible. So I'm going to look for rounded pillows, smaller, more narrow pillows to see if I can utilize those in the ring around my pet bed. All right, I think now that I have gone over everything that I need material-wise, I think it's time to go shopping. Are you ready? let's go. First stop, Michael's Craft Store. To be honest, I was really bummed. They were really lacking on yarn inventory. There must have just been a huge sale or something, but whole sections were just empty. They were just gone, including the cotton section. There was bare bones. There was barely anything to pick from and nothing that would support this pet bed project that we were working on. So I decided to just leave, especially when I started noticing some other yarns that were completely off topic and contemplating spending money. I was like, no, stay focused, move to the next store. The next store was Joann's. Most of us are very familiar with Joann's, but I had the same experience that I had with Michael's. Their cotton section was just gone. They had no options. And so very frustrated with that, in the fact of I'm trying to make this project and I'm not finding the materials that I need for accomplishing this pet bed. So I decided to just go online. There's more options online. There is oftentimes more inventory options online. So I was like, okay, go online. I found Lion Brand 24/7 cotton yarn, had a great color, had the right fiber. I was like, perfect, let's give this a go. I ordered 6 skeins of this cotton yarn and was kind of just hoping for the best, but then I had to wait. Finally, it came in. I was running really low on time. I'm like, I've got to get this pet bed done. I've got to get working on it. But the yarn wasn't right. I was like, darn it. No, it felt more like a cord than it did a cotton. And it didn't feel comfy cozy, something that a pet bed would be made of. So I was like, I can't use this. I'm gonna have to scrap it and start over. So back to the drawing board. Last stop was Hobby Lobby. Decided to give them a try. They're right around the corner from me, and I have known them to have a lot of cotton options, like a whole section of different cotton yarns. So I'm like, I'll give them a try, see what they got. I found everything that I needed. I found the yarn that I wanted. I found the foam pad that I wanted. I found the zippers that I wanted. I found all the other stuff that I'm not even going to mention. I just found everything and I'm so excited about it. Now I can begin my project. I can start working on the construction of the pet bed, see how it'll all come together, and move on to the next steps, such as what crochet stitches I'll use, the crochet hook I'll use, and how much materials that I'm going to need for this particular pet bed. In video 2, I'm going to share with you everything that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to lay out all of the materials, share with you the names, the colors, the sizes, everything with you, so that way you know exactly what I'm working with. I will also share with you how I'm going to start designing the project and even writing the pattern. Thank you so much for joining me in this introductory video of the pet bed project for February. I hope you have the best day, guys, and I'll see you with my next video. Bye.